Greetings. Part 2. Natural sense versus common sense. Is this divine chastisement or is this tricknoledgy? As usual. It could be a combination of both. I asked a question about, I didn't hear, you didn't hear nothing about, too much about Israel and Palestine. You know, they've been in the news quite a bit. And, you know, the Rothschilds are of Jewish or Jews descent, so-called Jews. And so I looked it up, and this is what I seen. We'll comment on this after we go through this news about Israel and the coronavirus.
Those returning from Italy to self-quarantine for 14 days, we anticipated how things would turn out. Today, we are taking at least 10 additional measures. Those measures include requiring Israelis to self-quarantine for 14 days if they're returning from the following countries: France, Germany, Switzerland, Spain, and Austria.
Well, let's go on a little further. It appears that they're in trouble, Palestine and Israel. They start cooperating together. Okay. Their mind is off of feuding, beefing with one another, dealing with this coronavirus.
Ambulances with patients infected by the coronavirus are arriving at a hotel in Tel Aviv that's been turned into a makeshift quarantine facility. The number of new infections is increasing every day. To fight COVID-19, Israel is now using counter-terrorism technology. Cell phones of quarantined citizens and virus carriers can be tracked by Israel's domestic intelligence agency.
The public understands and the public realizes that it is for their own national health services and for their own safety. If an individual is walking around in Jerusalem and he's fled the isolation, we have to find him as quick as possible.
A video showing a man being detained by special forces. He allegedly fled quarantine. The police is also tasked to break up gatherings of more than 10 people, which are now banned.
Well, it looks like that it could be something that got out of hand, like the Frankenstein monster. Maybe that's the truth of the matter, is that Uh, it was intended to just hit maybe China, but then it got out of hand, or it still could be, you know, a move for the new world order or new money, or however they want to change the money system around. We still don't know. But should we sit back, passive like, and let this thing uh, like, seem like it will fade out, sizzle out, or is this the opportunity for us to really uh, prepare for a new heaven on earth, a new system, a new going back to a righteous uh, being, letting all this filth and corruption go out with you know go out. It's beneath this right here is all about vibrations. Everything is a vibration. Everything is that wave that we've been talking about. Uh, brothers, you be hearing them talking, and they be talking about it's no evil, and it's no devil, and if there's a God, there's a devil. It's opposites. In our case, what happened was we opposites attract. Instead of opposites repelling one another, uh, opposites attract. We are attracted to evil, corruption. Corruption wants to dominate us and make us its slave. All the movies you see about the devil, possessing man, that's a thought, or evil thought, or evil vibration on a low plane. But on the other hand, it was made by a higher thought or a higher being. For what? Why would a higher being or a higher vibration or a higher thought create a low thought or evil thought? Well, I tell you why. To master evil. To master evil. We went back, we had a video with a fight between Ali and Foreman. And that fight was a fight because, see, Ali was representing Master Farad Muhammad and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. George Foreman, he was a brother, but he was representing the USA. He was down for the system. And Ali, George Foreman's bigger, young, and everything. But Ali, by him being backed by Master Farad and Honorable Elijah Muhammad, even though he got set down after that, he was still used to dominate the lesser vibration, or the lower self. That's what that fight was really about. All his fights was, after he became a Muslim, all his fights was like that. And he was being used by the Supreme Being to bring people back to righteousness. Because Ali, he had some flaws. He loved women, but we all got flaws. And that's what the Supreme Being is trying to bring us back to perfection. Bring us into a higher vibration. And so now we're encountering a low vibration, a virus that's man-made. That's a vibration. And we got to tune up to that high vibration in order to conquer this battle here. But you got to be thinking like Muhammad Ali. Now, we on the ropes right now. But when Ali attacked, when he seen that opening, it was almost like just a 1-2, After forming through everything he had at him and exhausted himself, Ali can't handle with maybe about, how many punches? We're going to go back into that and examine that. But whatever this is, divine chastisement, we got to pray that it pass over us. We got to lift our vibrations up to pass over. We don't want to catch the virus. We don't want to attract that virus. So we got to cleanse ourselves of unrighteousness. That's the main weapon. Fast. Get rid of them old bad habits. We're going to come back. This is Black Light. Stay tuned up.